Alright, let's get this party started. Hello everyone, I'm Dusty. Welcome to a special edition, Valentine's Day weekend Dream Daddy stream. So this is a game from 2017, super popular dating sim by the folks over at Game Grumps. I'm sure you guys have seen this going around on the internet, like you've probably seen playthroughs or even just seen memes, like that kind of stuff. I actually do know this game. I've never played it though, so this is going to be my first time actually playing the game. As with most dating sims, you can choose a bunch of different paths. We're not going to do all of them because that's like 15 or 20 hours worth of content. Probably we'll only do one path today, and then we'll do a different path tomorrow. So let's see how it goes. Let's stream some Dream Daddy content. Also, this song is extremely catchy. Alright, new game. Says dad tip number 67, exercise regularly. Alright, so I guess I'm asleep here. Zzz. Amanda says, hey dad. Still sleeping. Dad, wake up! Alright, so my options are, wake up, pretend to be dead. 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pretend to be dead. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Amanda says, okay, well, your corpse better get in the moving van because it's leaving soon. Oh, there she is. My lovely daughter. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn. I stretch. Morning, Manda Panda.
Aww.
Yikes. Dad breath. Go brush your teeth, she says. I'm taking a nap in the middle of the, like, empty living room? Yeah.
Build that dad.
Ooh. Sweet. It's time to build a dad, y'all. Let's see what our options are. So this game is pretty great. They do a pretty smooth job, I'll say, of kind of allowing you to really customize your character in terms of both sexual identity and gender identity. So pretty much you can choose either like binder or just tank top. That's up to you. You can do hair, no hair, any skin tone, that kind of stuff. Let's take a look at our options. Let's see, I think I'm gonna go with Slim Tank Bod. Let's see, I'm super pale. Let's do this. Am I gonna make a self-insert? Let's find out. Let's see, hair, no hair. Hair, whatever. Pick crews have been very popular this year, so I kind of feel like I'm doing a pick crew right now. But who doesn't like a character builder? Like, let's be honest. Yeah, that looks kind of like me. Shadow, no shadow. No shadow. Hair. Oh, we got some good mullets. Oh, good. You can have sort of the monk haircut. You have a sweet fro. Little pompadour. Long hair. Oh, you can just very quietly be Goku. Excellent, excellent. We got a little man bun. You can get a buzz going. Cornrows. Well, if we're gonna do a self-insert, it's gotta be one of these two. Probably this one. I'm a little blonder than usual right now. There we go. I got kind of a mousy blonde thing going on. Yeah, it's kind of close. It's a little richer in color, but yeah, let's go with this one. I like the ginger color. That's nice. Eyes. Oh boy, do we have some options? Oh my god. Snake eyes. Got some sweet eyelashes. Big eyes. Hard eyes. Ooh, hard eyes is very powerful. Tired eyes. Oh, that's kind of a mood. Sad eyes. Squinty eyes. Goku? Goku eyes? Maybe? I mean, it is Valentine's Day. We definitely could go for the heart eyes. Which would be very comedic because every single conversation I have with everyone will just, like, have this face floating. Fuck it. Alright, heart eyes. We're gonna leave. I'll try the heart eyes. We'll come back to it. Button nose, long nose, Greek nose, hawk nose, Murin nose, wide, snub, rumple, Roman. I mean, I have a very sort of long nose in this way, so that feels right. What are our mouth options? Cute. Oh, those lips. Oh my god. The teeth? Oh, you could really, like, kind of Monster Factory this up, huh? Oh my god, Scott Summers? Oh, you're not wrong. Oh wow, some of these mouths are so powerful. I am gonna take kind of a, like, semi-genuine route here, but I do think we could always come back tomorrow and do, like, a real, just Monster Factory event here and get something, like, really cursed going. Okay, I got kind of dark eyebrows. Let's see. Not that dark. That's nice. Maybe get a nice arch. Oh, look, they even have, like, the notched eyebrow. Oh, that feels right. That feels right. This is a pretty robust character creator, actually. Ooh, glasses. I really do feel like I'm doing a Picru right now. Ooh, yeah, the sunglasses. That's feeling real dadly. Oh, there you go, Scott Summers. That's really the Scott Summers energy we want to see in the world. Gotta be the aviators, I think. For those of you who don't know this, I actually collect sunglasses. I have quite a lot of them. Facial piercings, eyebrow piercings, ear piercings. Yeah, aviators are definitely the official dad sunglasses. We can get a lot of piercings going. I don't know, I think I might go no piercings on this one. Oh, it's outfit time. You can be like a luchador? Oh my god. That's a cute t-shirt. Cat shirt? Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that feels right. I mean, I'm literally wearing a tropical shirt right now. Oh, that also feels good. The egg nipples really just, that's really powerful. T-shirt tank. Flowers. I think it's gotta be either the sort of very 90s curlicues or the tropical. I think it's gotta be tropical. I like how he made a really serious character here and then just, like, went for the hard eyes. I think that's really powerful. Some of these are really good, though. I feel like I've made an anime character, which feels about right, actually. Oh my god, the anime eyes! Okay, alright, it's gotta be between the anime eyes and the hard eyes. What are we feeling, chat? Hard eyes? Anime eyes. Alright, let's go hard eyes. It's Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, it's part of the sunglasses. Oh, I have, heart sunglasses. I should be wearing those. Alright, looking good, daddy.
Name that dad.
Name that dad. I don't know, man. What do we... Scott Summers? No, I don't want to play a whole game as Scott Summers. Let's name him... Rick. Rick Dad. Be that dad.
Be that dad.
Dad tip number 77, don't smoke. Thanks, Dad. 51, you can save a bookmark. Alright. Amanda says, did you fall asleep packing? Rick says, I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed, except for one. Wait, straggler. She says, what's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Amanda, whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. Aw, Amanda, that's the coolest baby I've ever seen. So this is basically how you get to choose how you want your character to identify. You can say the only way that your father and I, or the only way that your mother and I. Let's go mother! Let's be bi or pansexual. The only way that your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again, says Rick. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Amanda, nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Amanda, oh my god, that dragon costume. I say, you couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. She says, why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? Well, you saw yourself in the mirror, realized you were afraid of dragons, seeing yourself in the dragon's mouth, I think was a realization of your greatest fear. I know, I'm really, like, my daughter and I just have a shared love of sunglasses. This is our new canon. Amanda says, right, yep, definitely repressed that memory. Oh my god, this was you in your horse phase. That's really fucking cute. I was a horse kid. I had a bunch of horse, like, stuff. Amanda says, Dad, I believe you named that horse plush Sir Horsington the Brave. Solid name. I don't think that was his. Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. She says, go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch. The Scommunist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey Rick, yeah, that's an oof. Rick says, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Rick, honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two people up.
Aww.
Dad, Amanda R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. Oh, right. Emma P was the one who... Oh, you get to pick. Tried to steal people's pets. Oh, that's really good. Fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Also incredibly solid. Pooped her pants during a sleepover. She doesn't need that indignity. I think it's gotta be between the, like, pet thievery or the police station. But also, like, yeah, fucking ACAB, let's go for it. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you! Oh, hell yes! Oh, right. I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda, I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball. 'Cause it's soup for my family.
Ugh.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. Yeah, they didn't believe me either. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it, says Amanda. Oh my god. Rick says, the first photography award that you ever won! Amanda, yeah, it got us like a $20 gift card to McFridays. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts! I say, I think you mean food poisoning? You know, with a Z. Ugh, Dad. Still can't drive past the McFridays without gagging. You know what, Rick? I don't blame you. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This was the day you were born, or this was the day we adopted you. I mean, I kind of, I'm gonna go with adopted. She's such a sweet girl. It's kind of a funny story. The day we brought you home, we got in a car accident. It wasn't anything big, just a little fender bender in the parking lot. But of course I was freaking out. And the little old lady who crashed into us was also freaking out. And I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man. She holds my hand and she looks at me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen her. And she says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay."
Oh.
Amanda says, "She was right, you know." I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss her. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda.
Eh?
She pats me on the back.
Huh.
"Come on, Pops. We gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever." You're right.
Eh?
God, the lay on the dashboard, already just stellar. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at our old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I brought this place almost 20 years ago. She says, "Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms." "Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows?" You were a very imaginative child.
Yeah.
"Hey, remember when I broke the back window pretending to be..." Okay, we get it, Amanda. You break stuff.
Oh.
Great, destructive child. I mean, I did launch a flaming tennis ball at the police station, so she just clearly takes after me, I think. There'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We just sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on your cool new pad. Oh, my daughter's gonna fucking drag me. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in the beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features... washer and dryer hookups, a 2-car garage, or multiple places to sleep. I mean, the third one feels like a really low bar. I'm gonna go with the washer and dryer. Honey, have you ever had dirty clothes? Amanda, for most of my life, yes. Rick, we'll worry about that no longer, as our new place features machinations that will not only clean your clothes, but dry them directly after. Amanda says, "Ooh, an upper-class luxury, I fear." I know, all of us New Yorkers, though, we're like, wait, an in-unit washer and dryer? That actually is a luxury. The concept of clean clothes is no longer in the hands of the fat cats upstairs, sweetie. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. I'm like, good spin.
Alright.
Amanda, I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to, so I don't have to, I don't know, waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know. Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Well, fun fact, I'm not good at parallel parking. I know how to do it, kind of, but I'm not good at it. Amanda says, "Not gonna happen, Pops." Rick, I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. Amanda, I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Rick, not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. Amanda, so you know you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? Rick, you are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. Amanda, I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Rick, yeah, you're a real... Amanda, don't you dare. Rick, senior? Amanda, Dad, I know where this is going. Rick, citizen. Amanda, I'm just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Rick, well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer, we need to go grocery shopping. Amanda, Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Rick, okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Amanda says, ha! And with a swift kick, the for sale sign is no more. Rick says, nice form, Sweet Pea. Amanda yelling, I got a problem with authority! Yeah, okay, a daughter after my own heart. Everyone in this game said ACAB. I'm so proud. Amanda, man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. Okay, our choices are, we need to unpack first. I need some coffee ASAP, or did you even see all the dogs in the park nearby? Oh man, yeah, dogs. See, I want coffee in my heart, but I think she cares about the dogs, so we're gonna go for the dogs. She says, you know it! Thank you for moving us to an area where the dog-to-person ratio is very high. Rick says, I only want what's best for you. Amanda, I hope you're prepared for the frequency at which I interrupt conversations to yell, dog, to rock it way up. Rick, I mean, you do that a lot already. Hey, it's the dog! Rick, ... Amanda, wait. False alarm. It was just a funny-shaped rock. Rick, if you want to see real dogs so bad, let's go to that park around the corner. Dad tip number 16. Always use a coat of wax after a wash. Amanda and I begin to stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. Rick, this place is nice. Mm? Amanda, too nice. I don't trust it. Rick, good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in the stroller over there? Government operative. Amanda says, we're on to you, baby. Huh. We walk for a while, and eventually end up at a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it, when suddenly... Heads up! Huh? Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Dog says, woof! Huh. A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging its tail. We've already made it to the dogs, y'all. You can say, hello, did you throw this thing at my head, or I like your necktie. I'm gonna go in for the necktie. Ruff! He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is such a cute dog. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. You can pet the dog, or you can ask, can I help you? I don't know. I'm feeling wisdom or petting? I think I'm gonna be a dad to the dog. Dog, woof woof! Do you have tomorrow's lottery numbers? How did you know? How long do I have left? Oh my god, so many dadly responses here. I'm gonna go with lottery numbers. Borg! Rick says, okay, got it. Somebody says, you definitely could have caught that. A guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. Hey. You know, frisbees are traditionally caught in your hands, not with your face. Oh, I don't know, do I sass him? Do I say it's a new technique? Or, oh, I'll catch it with my teeth next time? This is, of course, this game's sort of resident bear character. He's very charming. I don't know. Teeth? Technique? Alright, we gotta vote for technique. Let's do it. It's like disc golf, but the goal is my face. Looks like you're winning. Oh, very smooth. Oh, he liked that! So in this game, if they like your response, then like little eggplant emojis and little like hearts come out. Huh, I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. Rick says, I'm Rick, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda, only to find her sitting on the ground, rubbing the dog's tummy. Amanda says, Hi.
Oh.
Your dog's cool. Brian says, old Maxwell sure does love the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. And I'm like, where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher tells me that she has the reading comprehension skills of a high schooler. How old is she? Brian says 10. She's a precocious little youngster.
What?
Amanda, whoa. My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Now we enter a minigame. Brian, go on, Daisy. Tell him about yourself. Daisy, Brian, that's my girl! Rick, Amanda, get in there! Amanda, okay. Rick's HP, 80. Brian's HP, 80. Okay, so you have some things you can do here. You have items, bragging, daughter, or flee. I'm gonna start with a brag. Rick, Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Brian, wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10 HP. Brian, Daisy actually just won a statewide poetry contest. You lose 15 HP. Rick's HP, 65. Brian's HP, 70. I'm gonna go for daughter. Oh, you can't switch daughters. Amanda's your only daughter. Okay. What are our items? Grade card, child art, Band-Aid, or spelling bee photo. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go in on the art. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Brian, cute! It isn't very impressive, but Amanda genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. Brian loses 10 HP. You regain 20 HP. Oh. Brian says, Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. Brian, she's the president too. Of course. Amanda, dang, my high school doesn't even have a chess club or a computer lab. You lose 10 HP. Rick's HP, 75. Brian's HP, 60. Alright, let's brag. Rick, last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. It's extra powerful. Brian loses 20 HP. Brian, Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe. Holy shit, that's actually a ton of candy bars. Daisy, we're taking it out next weekend. How is that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. Alright, let's try an item. I'm gonna try the grade card. You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's latest grade card out of your back pocket. Amanda, Dad. Awesome grades. Brian loses 25 HP. Brian, you really carry that around everywhere? Ouch. Maybe it's a little weird. You lose 5 HP. Brian, Dad, did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months old? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring that up. You lose 10 HP. Rick's HP, 40. Brian's HP, 15. We're doing great, y'all. We're doing great. We're gonna win the daughter off. I do want to know what happens with the spelling bee photo, though. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Brian, wow! Congratulations, Amanda! Daisy is getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Brian, hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Oh, yikes. You lose 5 HP. Brian, Daisy here has all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity either. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. It's extra powerful. You lose 20 HP. Rick's HP, 15. Brian's HP, 15. Uh-oh, we're tied now. I got cocky. I'm gonna brag. Amanda's in all honors classes this semester. Brian loses 10 HP. Brian, oh, really? I'm actually talking to Daisy's teachers about having her skip a grade. Even Amanda kind of bristles at that one. You lose 20 HP. Dang, he's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Art, did he have to add an insult to injury by being such a gracious winner? Aw, man, we lost the daughter off! Ah. Brian, so I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood? Rick, we just moved in. Do you live around here? Brian, yes, we live in the cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. Amanda, ooh, what a coincidence. That's where we live too. Brian, oh wow, small world. Yeah, Daisy and I here in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? Rick says, oh, what a lovely place. Brian, well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Great meeting you guys. You'll have to stop by at some point. Amanda says, yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Rick says, ... Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us?
Huh?
Amanda, yeah, trying and succeeding. I can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? Rick, I believe you had a bit of a thing for horses? Amanda, shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. Rick says, well, it's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Amanda says, ooh, too close to the truth, Dad.
Ugh.
Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda Dad. Oh, I forgot my last name is Dad. So that means that her last name is Dad. Whoops. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Alright, so we can go to the coffee shop, we can unpack, or we can take a nap. So as far as I know, part of this game, even though it's a dad dating sim, is maintaining your relationship with your daughter. I'm kind of tempted to go to the coffee shop. I'm a dad, I need some coffee, like, let's do it. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed the coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Rick, let's go! We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner.
Yeah.
Amanda says, man, this is such a convenient walking distance from our place. Rick, I mean, I guess. Amanda's like, what's wrong? Rick says, why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink coffee at home on my own couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with people? Rick! Rick says, at least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he is kind of within my personal zone. Okay, that is sort of relatable. Sometimes people do sit too close at the coffee shop and you're like, is it a little weird? Yeah, hey guys, do you remember like going to coffee shops and just like hanging out? It's like kind of crazy, right? Alright, Amanda says, Dad. Rick, and what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is a bin somewhere just out of sight and now you're the jerk who left their mug behind? Also relatable. Rick, I relate to this.
Ugh.
Amanda says, Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Rick, all caps. Yes, Amanda! We walk inside.
Huh.
Ooh, look at this cutie. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to a little stage.
Oh.
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? Amanda, hey, what's with the name?
Hey.
Matt says, it's kind of dumb, I guess. It gets mentioned in the poem that I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. And now I suppose it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. But people do ask me that question all the time, and I give them the same answer every time. And now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking. But man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. Oh, Matt, you sweet, sweet boy. Oh, Matt and Rick are giving each other the look. Amanda's like, ooh. Matt, so what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu, and I am immediately overwhelmed. Rick says, I'll have a... Okay, our options are Godspeed You, black coffee, iced Tegan and Sarah, or chai Antwoord. Oh god, these are good puns. What are we feeling, chat? Yeah, chai Antwoord did absolutely make me laugh. It might have to be that one. Matt says, ooh, spicy. Oh, he liked that. It wasn't eggplants, but it was still hearts. Rick says, I don't get it. Matt's like, oh, it's a pun. Die Antwoord is a South African rap group, and they're pretty well known for their evocative imagery and hyper-stylized music videos. Their music is pretty catchy, even if it's a little disturbing. Matt's like, I'm doing the thing again. But it's coming right up. And for you? Amanda says, I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Matt, ooh, coming right up. Do you want that in a small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium? Amanda says, wait, is biggie smalls big or small? Matt's like, okay, I should change that name, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat at one of the couches. Rick's like, what's his deal? Amanda, I don't know, let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. My daughter's just gonna drag me this whole game, as she should. I raised her right. Rick, hey! Ska was cool. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. ... Okay. It's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. Amanda says, this place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. Rick says, I don't know. Amanda, come on, what did we just say about meeting new people? Rick, I can't meet new people if I always stay inside, and also don't go outside, and also don't talk to people. Amanda, see? We're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table, and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Amanda laughs. Hi, we're new to the neighborhood. I'm Amanda, and this is my dad, Rick.
Hey.
Matt says, oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. Matt, you ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Rick, yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Rick, it's okay. Just admit that the coffee shop owner is fucking hot as hell. It's cool. Amanda kicks my leg under the table. Yeah. Rick, I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Yeah, sounds great.
Matt, you know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. He goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Oh.
Matt, I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Rick says, well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so that we can get, the full flavor profile? You know, really appreciate the flavor sensations. Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Amanda says, yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurate with... I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. Matt says, I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right. Yes. That. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. She says, this is amazing.
Hey.
Matt, hey, thanks. The secret ingredient is... bananas. So any ideas? I'm stumped. Rick says, well, I think I might be the only one to be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. All right, y'all. We have banana bread Kennedys. We have the grateful banana bread, or right said banana bread. These are all dead puns. Right said banana bread. The bread Kennedys is kind of doing it for me. This is a tough choice, though. I am gonna get some chat votes in here. Grateful banana bread. Also, these are all very powerful. But what do we think Matt's gonna like? Okay, we got one. Got one for right said banana bread, one for bread Kennedys. You think Matt wants the bread Kennedys? Yeah, that feels right. That does feel right. All right, that's good. Let's go with that. Oh, all right, y'all were right. You know, like the punk band.
Hey.
He says, I thought you only knew dad band puns. Rick says, I'm a hard dad.
Wait, what?
Matt, wait, actually, that has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey,
Yeah, banana bread Kennedys. Strong decisions. That's our baby. Rick,
Hey,
okay. Matt, I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it doesn't sound super good coming out of my mouth and that maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professional.
Hey. Hey.
Matt, enjoy your coffee. Rick, thanks, baby.
Hey.
Matt, see, it sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Calm down, Strider. Yeah, right. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey.
Matt, hey, thanks for stopping in. Rick, take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Alright, unpacking or a nap? I mean, I just drank coffee. It's still basically morning or midday. I don't think it's nap time quite yet. I think it's gotta be the unpacking. I've got a lot on my plate right now. Do you know that moving is one of the biggest sources of stress for adults? Amanda, it is right behind the constant fear that you smell bad and everyone's too polite to tell you? Rick, probably. ... Do I smell bad? Amanda gives me a whiff. Amanda says, no, you're fine, Pops. Let's go home. Dad's tip number 62, whistle while you work. I get to work on unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass, and I get a lot of good work done. The washer/dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. Ooh. Rick says, huh? First visitor? I walk over to the door and open it. Someone says, hello. Oh, this boy. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Rick says, hello? Joseph, oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. He looks like such a prep. Like, yeah. Rick, oh, yes, hi, I'm Rick. That's what my name is. Joseph, I saw the moving van, and I thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wants me to let you know that she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. Dude, are you just, like, fully taking credit for your daughter's baking? Like, let the kid have the credit. He says, we both share a laugh. Kids, right?
All right.
Amanda, wow, cookies. So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Amanda, well, thanks for the cookies. Did he just say Kirk Douglas? Oh my god. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come. Okay, she's gone. Well, that's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Joseph, daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. Rick, yeah, I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than two. Joseph says, I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh. I meant...
Oh.
He's like, don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to just move again. Rick, yeah, okay.
Oh.
Joseph, is the missus around? Bro, you're really gonna roll in like that? Like, just assuming hetero? Alright, cool. Rick, no, not anymore. She died.
Ugh.
Joseph, oh. I'm so sorry for your loss. Rick, no, it's okay. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we've both made things. Joseph, I'm sorry. Can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile, and he says, "Hi, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise to not talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal?" Rick says, "Oh, that sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have." Is it? We shake hands to seal the deal. Joseph, well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Rick says, "Sure thing, neighbor." Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Joseph, hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Rick says, oh, I don't know, I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Yeah.
Joseph says, you look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face, and cookie in her hand. Okay, I gotta be real, Joseph has such serial killer vibes to me. I'm like, this dude, like, no way. I feel like if I go to his house, something terrible is gonna happen. Which, fun fact, this is a pretty old game, so I'm not super worried about spoilers. There was evidence of an alternate ending with Joseph that was like the dark ending that is often in a lot of dating sims, so he like fully does end up being like the creep. I don't think they ended up actually making that, but there was evidence of it having existed at some point, and the whole internet just like freaked out. Oh right, thank you Vicious Factory. The devs confirmed that it was meant to be a Halloween release, and they ended up not doing it because maybe it was a little too dark. Rick says, that was the smoothest recover I've ever seen! I should be taking notes! Rick, it wasn't that smooth. It was not. It was not that smooth. He still came off like a serial killer. Amanda says, see, you're already fitting in great. Rick says, where'd those cookies go? Amanda, well, they're gone. I'm sorry. But if it makes you feel any better, they weren't that good. Rick says, so you ate all of them anyway? Amanda's like, Rick says, well, I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. Amanda says, we're gonna be the best neighbors in the whole cul-de-sac. Rick says, we're gonna go kick all the other neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside.
Oh.
Okay, isn't it a little weird though that if somebody drops off like cookies at your house, for you to be like, hey thanks, and then literally 5 minutes later walk back to their house and be like, here's your plate. It's empty, here's your plate. Like, I do feel like that's a little weird. You gotta wait a day. Rick, shoot, I'm actually not sure which house is his. Amanda, I'd hazard a guess it's the big one with all of the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Rick says, oh yeah, good eye, kid. Amanda, and remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. We walk up to the kids and wave. Wow, these children do not look okay. Rick says, hey guys, is your dad around? They all just stare at us blankly. We just wanted to, return this nice plate and thank you for the cookies? Geez, these definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him.
Hey.
Christy, they were really good. Christian. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. Chris, ... I chuckle nervously. Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle, and then we're gonna back away slowly. Right, Dad? Rick says, right. That is what we're gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back, even as we approach our house. Man, those kids, that is some Stepford shit. Amanda, I need to get something off my mind, off those I need something to get my mind off of those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes. Amanda says, you've been awake for like 3 hours. Rick says, and that is 3 hours too many. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps coming up behind us. Rick, bro! Oh, I love this boy. I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Craig says, bro. Rick says, bro. Holy, wow. I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Rick, yeah, wow. You look great.
Hey!
Craig says, haha, yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were also roommates for a while. Craig, Amanda? Dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Amanda says, hello. And hello, cute baby.
Nice.
Craig, aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting?
Oh.
Craig's, nah, dude. River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man?
Oh.
Craig, I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. Rick, no kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashly doing?
Oh, man.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
I don't know.
Craig says, I don't know, she actually still goes by Smashly. And, we got divorced last year. Rick, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Craig, it's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Rick, twins? You have 3 kids? Craig, ain't life something, bro? Right? Rick, Keg Stand Craig is the father of 3. Keg Stand Craig, says Amanda. Craig says, oh, huh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. Rick, I mean, he got it because he did a lot of keg stands. Craig, isn't that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg? Amanda, right. Rick, he was very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance training. Rick, you jog daily? I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promise myself I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year and then give up after 30 minutes and walk home. Rick is so relatable. Craig, well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Rick, haha, I don't know.
Hey!
Craig, come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do like a bro brunch, like the good old days. Rick, alright, sure. Sounds great. Craig, great. Let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. Rick, I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Amanda, why is that? Rick, the Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and then he drank it like that was a normal people thing to do. It was unholy, and then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." Amanda, I mean, technically, he's not wrong? Rick, he jogs! He was jogging! He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down on the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Amanda, too bad we're gonna be putting all my stuff right back in these boxes in a few months. Rick, no, don't say that. Amanda, oh, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. Rick, I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. Amanda says, I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. Rick says, you promise?
Oh.
Amanda, of course. Are you gonna be okay all on your lonesome? Rick, oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something.
Hey!
Amanda, a dog?
Alright!
Forget art school. I'm staying for the dog. Rick, wait. Is that what's gonna take?
Yeah.
Amanda, medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on all of my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Rick, well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs.
Oh.
Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college,
Ah.
Amanda darts over to envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor.
Hey!
This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it! Amanda says, oh, I'm scared. Rick, it's just an envelope. Amanda, yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? Amanda, the admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Amanda, regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. Amanda, it's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff into my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me that they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Amanda, yeah, I know. It's fine. Rick, are you actually fine? Or are you just saying that? Amanda says, I'm fine. Really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Amanda, oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight.
Ugh.
So, Rick, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool. Amanda, I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yeah. Rick, well, I will have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll just have the place to yourself.
Huh.
Amanda says, oh yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. Ooh, alright, I am secretly the mayor of town. I gotta attend the union meeting, or I'm going clubbing. Ooh, what do we feel in chat? Clubbing has a certain power, but I do like the sarcasm of mayor of this town. Also, thank you, Marlene Does, for the sub. Yeah, clubbing has a very powerful energy. Maybe I can be a cool dad for like 5 seconds. Rick, I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves, the lawnmower and the sprinkler and the running man. You know, the one all the kids are doing these days. Amanda says, alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. Again? So wait, Rick has been clubbing before and his daughter had to like come pick him up. Wow. Rick, I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go to bed or go out and watch the game? I'm gonna watch the game. Amanda says, nice.
Hmm.
Which game? Rick says, you know, the game. The one that's on tonight.
Ugh.
The game? On TV? Somewhere other than here? Amanda, okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna, like, do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. My daughter just knows. I mean, Marlene, yeah, I guess. You made yourself lose the game. And now that I've said it, I guess everybody has. Rick, I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering? Amanda, haha, I'm a street rat, pops. Rick, you're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Amanda, yes, Dad. Rick, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I give her a pat on the head.
Yeah.
Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? Amanda, no, making fun of sports is played out. Rick, alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. She says, hey, don't forget that you have a meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Rick's like, oh right, Mr. Vega, right? Rick, I totally remembered that. I'll be there. 44, gas is cheaper in the suburbs. That's a dad tip for you guys. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in. Let's go. This way? Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game? In the distance, could it be? A big, burned out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. Bartender, what'll it be? Rick, 1 beer, please. Bartender says, sure thing, boss. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Rick says, say, are you Jim or are you Kim? Bartender says, I'm Neil. Rick, oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. I really love how hard they're working here to not specify any team or any game at all. Like, they're like, all dads are into a sport. This is our bit, and we're not going to indicate to you what sport it is or what teams are involved. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of a team that I do dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for the team is all in good fun.
Hey.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close. She says, hey, sailor. Rick, oh, hello?
Hmm?
Mary, good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Rick, oh, no, I actually just moved to this part of town today? I'm Rick, by the way.
Hmm?
Mary, oh, are you watching the game? Rick, yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Mary says, oh, I love that team. And also, I love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Rick, Mary, buy a gal a drink? I don't know, y'all. Do I buy her a drink? She's not subtle. I don't know if I want to encourage this, but at the same time, like, yeah. Do I buy Mary a drink? Do I not buy Mary a drink? How are we feeling, y'all? don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, everybody says. Yeah, I don't really want to encourage this. Mary, I think you need to, like, go home. Rick, maybe some other time?
Come on.
Mary, suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter the bar. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close? Closer than I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player crosses a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, scores, excuse me, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team! Oh, it's the brooding man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game? He says, I am now that we're winning. And I'm like, oh, we must be rooting for different teams? In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based on our win-loss record, I'd actually say that my team is superior. Rick, if you want to hit on this hot dad, which you should, don't fucking talk about his team like that. Mystery Dad says that's where you're wrong, since, as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on a mutual love for the game. He motions over to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Rick says, thanks, I'm Rick.
There.
Robert, you must be new here. Mary already hit on you. Rick, yeah. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Rick says, is there actually a Jim or a Kim that run this place? Robert, no. That would be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar.
There.
Robert, good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in the world. Rick, okay. Robert, you a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Rick, beer, meh, but I'll drink most things. Robert, you like shots? Do we like shots, love shots, or shots fired? How are we feeling, chat? I do like Robert. I like shots, okay. I do want to do shots with Knife Dad. I love Knife Dad so much. Okay, I like shots. Robert says, thank you. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey.
Oh.
He hands one to you. Robert says, here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough.
Oh.
Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Rick, this guy's out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Okay, compliment his cool leather jacket, compliment his rugged good looks, or compliment his hand tattoo. I think these are all solid. Man, I haven't watched this route in a while, so I'm trying to remember which ones he likes the best. What are we feeling, chat? What are we feeling? Tats, tats, tats? Jacket. Okay, we have a face. Jacket, 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 jacket. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. I like your jacket. Robert says, thanks. Been in my family a long time. Passed down from firstborn to firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy is mysterious. And cool.
Oh.
Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? My daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, or trying to make friends. I don't know. Do we be genuine? Do we make a joke? What are we vibing with? It's like, it's tough to get a read on him, because he comes off all cool and mysterious, but I maybe he's secretly a really genuine guy on the inside. Unfortunately, the only scene that I remember anything about is the pizza scene, because that lives rent-free in my brain for some reason. Yeah, I can't get a beat on this guy at all. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to piss him off. Trying to make friends, running from my problems. I mean, he might appreciate if I'm like just myself, I think. I think he likes if you are yourself rather than trying to impress him, if I remember correctly. Let's do friends. I'm new in town. I figured it might be good to put myself out there. You seem pretty cool.
Oh.
Robert, the key to being cool is acting like you don't care about anything, but actually care very deeply about everything to the point where it's incredibly debilitating. Robert, don't at me like this. Rick, really?
Hey.
Robert downs the rest of his drink. Robert, of course not. He gets up.
Hey.
Be right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you. Rick says, yeah, I guess. I gotta admit that Robert has kind of a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You headed my way? You absolutely bet I'm headed your way, Robert, no matter what direction you're walking. Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Rick, me too. We just finished unpacking today.
Hey.
Robert, great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? Yes, you guys, you can say bad words in the chat if you want to. The chat bot will not bonk you. Rick, who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop. He turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Rick.
Oh?
So are we gonna do this? Or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. So if I remember correctly, if you bang him now, you can't romance him. But that he likes it if you're like, no, not now, and then later you're like, no, but actually I think you're cool. So I am gonna say no, because I do like Robert and I would like to actually romance Robert. I'd better call it a night. Catch you around? Robert, yeah, sure. I head home, head buzzing with whiskey. What did he mean by, are we gonna do this or not? I plop down on the couch, and I'm asleep before I even get the chance to take my shoes off. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Craig, rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig, by the way. Smiley face. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out. But it is Craig. I do want to catch up. I don't know, y'all. So we're gonna have to start picking who we like really want to chase pretty soon, I imagine. I think top contenders, Robert, Craig, the cute coffee shop dude, for me. But like, let me know who your favorite dad is. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna deal with Craig's nonsense. I mean, I do like Robert. Robert is a really strong contender. But like, Craig is so nice. Like this good hot boy. Matt, also stellar. Like, these are 3 really top tier contenders. Anyone but Cult Dad. Yeah, that's a mood. I will not be romancing Joseph. Hard pass. Goth Dad, very good. We haven't met Goth Dad yet. I love Matt. Yes. Craig and Rick, also, yes, very good. Alright, hey man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20? After a few seconds, another text comes in. Craig says, "Sure thing, bro. Meet me at the gym." I stretch, and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw off my blanket and, hey, wait. I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching, of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Craig, "Hey bro, good morning." Hey Rick, "Hey, good to see you, man." I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have had some coffee before I left. Craig, "You ready to kick some butt?" Oh, look at those arms, guys! Craig, he's so ripped. Gotta stay posy, dude. With your help, I am. Or just help me. I mean, I'm a little tempted to kind of play off the like, oh, I don't work out card, but I don't think he's really gonna like that. I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna be me. With your help, I am. Rick, I get the feeling this is gonna be less of a me kicking butt and more of a Jim kicking my butt. Rick, but I can handle it with you here. Craig, oh, dude, bro, that means a lot. Bro. I really love that they do have these little like kind of audio clips and that Craig's is so frequently just bro. We head into the gym and I immediately am intimidated. All of these people look like they could absolutely break me in half, and it seems like Craig is friends with all of them. He high-fives and finger guns all of the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could, and would, steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes.
Nice.
Craig says, "Nice. Come on, bud. Let's warm up." We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking is good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. Rick says, "So, I know we are on treadmills." Craig says, "Yes." And Rick says, "And over there, those are ellipticals." Craig, "Very good. What is all this other stuff?" Craig laughs.
Bro.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee that all of them serve a very specific purpose for building your muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle that I didn't even know existed on a machine. I think I was once used to process grain into flour. Oh, sorry, into a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. Rick, what was that? What is that guy doing to himself? Craig says, "Oh, that's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing?" Ooh, we got some options. Option 1, training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. Excellent choice. Using a medieval torture device or praying to some sort of pain god. I'm gonna go with the first one. This feels very good. He's trying to make his thighs so strong that he could crush people's skulls with them?
Hey.
Craig says, "Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I work out." Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. Oh, I got the hearts though. Rick, how long have you been doing the buff thing? Craig, a couple years. Rick, and what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twins' softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing. Craig, I keep busy. What do you do for fun? Alright, so my options are, I love learning. I try to live my life as close to Jimmy Buffett's song as possible. Or I check out my hot bod. It's gotta be Jimmy Buffett for me. The goal is to live with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was a metaphor. Craig says, a metaphor about what? Craig says, about not being able to shake salt onto something? Oh, we're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How is he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying! I can feel my life force draining through every orifice of my body. Craig, hey, remember when my fish died in college? Rick, huff. No, I don't like this story. Ah! Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I'd better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. Craig, and we were at that party and you vowed to make me feel better. You tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. Rick's, and then I tried to steal a fish from the fish tank at the party with my bare hands, like an idiot.
Hey!
Craig, and then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying, dirty fish in your hands that you scooped off the ground, and you're yelling at me that we have to leave. So we're running out of a frat party with a fish and trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. We get him home and get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. Rick, and the next day, he's alive and well.
Hey.
Craig, they never did catch the greatest fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. Rick, and they never, what? Oh! I shoot off the end of the treadmill with a crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts.
Hey!
Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. Rick, I'm fantastic. I manage to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh.
Craig, you don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Rick, well, I think I might call our gym adventure here. Craig, you sure? Rick, yeah.
Oh.
Alright, well, here. I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of a thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste. Craig, it's a protein shake, bro. Rick, oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here goes. I take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Hey.
Craig, and good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey!
Craig, let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed? No pun intended, bro. Rick, good one. Well, I'm gonna go put ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he can run circles around me. Literally. Man, I really gotta work on my dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I was supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. I frantically put on some clean clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. Buddy, don't meet somebody's teacher after working out at the gym. Oh no. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully no one will notice. I check my watch, and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103? Or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Rick, excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Ugh. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Youth, Mr. Who? Rick, Mr. Vega? Youth, I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Rick, okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Youth, ugh, fine. Up those stairs and to the left. You can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where the low-rent Gerard Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have third period to go to? Oh, look at this hot teacher. Lucian, ugh, fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. Rick, we're not cool. Hugo, you must be Rick. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Hugo, alright, where are we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Fun fact, I hate that book. Hugo, yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Hugo, alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that... And then the bell rings for the end of the period. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Whoa.
Hugo, whoa, remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Hugo, or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs.
Oh.
Middle schoolers, right? Rick, don't you teach high schoolers? Well, both, you know, for budget cuts. Rick, right.
Ah.
Hugo, thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega.
Oh.
Hugo, please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. Rick, wait, what's going on? Hugo, Amanda has never been the most engaged student. I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing kind of poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. Hugo, I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? Ooh, okay, we have some options. We just moved, ... She's fine, or she has a tendency to bottle things up. I think being genuine here is probably the best call. Rick, I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what. Hugo, see if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, ... Hugo says, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on a scholarship money that she clearly deserves. Rick, I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thank you for letting me know, Hugo. Hugo, anytime. On my way out, I stop. Thinking for a moment, I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo? He says, yeah. They ever catch that Rye? Hugo, yes. Oh my god, he liked the joke. I would not have expected Hugo to like that joke. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. And maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops into the passenger seat. Amanda, so, did you have fun gossiping about me? Rick says, Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about our celebrity crushes. Amanda, alright, so you talked about Mario Battaglia the whole time? Oh, this drag. Wow, Amanda. Rick, it was a very productive meeting. Amanda, I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Rick, yeah, sure thing. Okay, so this is just the joke about, like, we have food at home. We can make something at home, or we can go to the mall food court. What are we feeling, chat? Because I feel like the mall food court is an encounter with somebody. I don't remember who. Making something at home, though, is maybe bonding with Amanda, which is probably good, especially right now. So, how are you guys feeling? How are you guys feeling? Do we want to see the mall? Yeah, it's possible we need to, like, hang out with Amanda. Because if you spend too much time dating in this game, I know that your relationship with her absolutely suffers. So, I love my daughter. She's so important. Amanda, cool. I think our powers combined, we could throw together a gourmet meal worthy of the Food Channel. Rick says, I don't know about that, but I can promise you it'll be edible. Amanda, that's the spirit. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. Rick, you know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do, and that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. Oh, Rick, you are so awkward. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you! Amanda says, have you been reading my tweets? Rick, you have a Twitter? Amanda, what? Never mind. Rick, look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said that you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Amanda, oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. Rick says, I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. Amanda, it's fine, he's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Rick, I just want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Ugh.
Amanda, ugh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. And that's frustrating. Rick, I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Amanda says, yep. Rick, are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Amanda, yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. Rick, hey, what's so funny? Amanda, I don't think you'd get it. Rick, oh, okay. ... Who you texting? Amanda, Noah. Rick says, who's Noah? Amanda, just my friend. Rick, does he go to your school? Amanda, yep. Rick, do you like Noah?
Whoa.
Amanda says, what? No. Dad? Ugh. I can't believe you would, ugh.
Ugh.
Dad? I mean, jeez. I don't know. I feel like she might like Noah. Why would you, ugh. Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Rick says, okay. Amanda, jeez. This is going well. Rick, well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess the conversation is over. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner.
Huh.
I found this artisanal mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try. Artisanal? But there's 2 ingredients to mac and cheese. The mac and the cheese.
Oh.
She says, Dad, please try to enjoy the finer things in life. I think you of all people should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese.
Yeah.
Plus it has bacon in it. Rick says, aren't we as a society collectively over bacon? I do have to agree with Rick here. I like bacon, but oh boy, do I not miss the like bacon memes of the internet. That was a weird internet time. Amanda, bacon never stopped being good. It just has a PR problem now. We get to work on the recipe. Amanda measuring things out and handing them to me to dump in a bowl so that I can feel useful. Amanda puts me on bacon duty, so I chop a bunch and toss it in a pan to get it sizzling. The key to good mac and cheese is a balance of texture and flavor. Not only are we going to want the fullness of the cheese and the bacon, but we also need to counterbalance it with the crunchy mouthfeel of a breadcrumb. I do agree with Amanda. I'm a mac and cheese connoisseur, let's say, and like, yeah, this matters. Check on bacon. Mouthfeel. It's gotta be mouthfeel. What's a mouthfeel? Amanda, you know, when you eat stuff and the texture, listen, I've been watching a lot of the Food Channel and honestly don't know what it means. It just makes me feel sophisticated. Rick, no, I get that. Every time I watch the channel, I just feel in order, hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again. Amanda says, I like the mouthfeel of that sentence. Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food. It's about words that are fun to say. Gregarious. Oh, we gotta pick one. Okay, so it keeps offering me check on bacon, and I know that if I don't do it, it will burn. But I do also want to say lenticular. I'm gonna check on the bacon. The bacon is sizzling. Okay. Nice. Good work, Dad. Bacon can easily overheat and cause a grease fire. I'm proud of you for remaining vigilant. Just drag me, Amanda. Rick, we literally just moved here. I'm dead set on not burning this place down. Eyes like a hawk. Amanda finishes up with the mac and cheese, and I toss the bacon bits in there. After stirring it all together, I take a taste. How's the mouth feel? Oh man, taste-tacular. It's gotta be taste-tacular. Not an actual word, but I'll allow it. She tries a spoonful. Taste-tacular. We'll settle in on the couch with our bowls of mac and cheese. Oh, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Holy shit, I would watch that show. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers. Sounds absolutely phenomenal. It's your favorite, right? Rick, oh hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, and also they're hunting ghosts. Rick, also the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it is one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brothers truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in their greatest peril yet. Callum, oh no, the ghosts done got control of the truck. I can't steer them on these damn ice roads. Flint, let me use the EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Aha, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like they're saying you're about to die. Callum, that's because we're about to die. Amanda, this is art. The episode ends, and Amanda excuses herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint. Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. This has to be a Supernatural burn. It's got to be like any of the trucker shows, but also Supernatural, and also like any of the paranormal ghost hunter shows. Rick. Morning, Amanda. Oh, sorry, Amanda. Morning, sleepyhead. Rick. 5 more minutes. Amanda, you have never in my life let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Rick. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting tiny manuals than I am. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, and I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. Amanda, so you excited for the cookout today? I mean, the cookout is run by Mr. like Creepazoid, but like grilling is very good, and so is food. Yeah, I'm gonna go with food. Rick, I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Amanda, yeah, those are bad. Rick, which means there are more for me. Amanda, don't you want to meet some people in the neighborhood? Rick, I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Rick, well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. Amanda, what? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? Rick, you know what? We're going early. Just because you said that. I head out the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. We didn't want to risk burning the house down again. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Rick says, "Hey, there's Joseph." I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome. I'm so glad you 2 are here. Joseph, and you brought veggies.
Oh.
Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. This is absolutely a Shining joke, which I do really love. Then, of course, there's our youngest. Krish? Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in the crib? Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Joseph, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? Mary, I'll have to go look for him. Joseph, what? You have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Wow, creepy! Joseph, Mary, this is our newest neighbor, Rick, and his daughter, Amanda. Mary, I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I do need to tend to. Amanda, I love her. Rick says, nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. She says, charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh God, that was so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city.
Oh.
Haha, my wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Let me introduce you to Damien. Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over. Good eve, friends.
Oh.
Damien, this is our new neighbor Rick. So lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If ever you're interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, that sounds rad. Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Damn, what a classy dude. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Joseph, great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. I hope you both enjoy yourselves. So I guess, like, if you don't meet everybody for some reason, that's where they'll show you everybody and, like, tell you their names and stuff, but we did a pretty good job of collecting all the other characters, so... Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some of the deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends.
Ugh.
Amanda, come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with once I go off to school? Rick, but I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Rick is me. Like, I know that I joked about self-insert, but, like, me. Dad. I'm like, ugh, they're gonna talk about the weather. Amanda, go. Do it. Make a friend. Rick, but how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's just bad parenting. Amanda's like, listen, this plate of cookies is my new dad. Goodbye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? That mysterious goth guy? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig! But wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Alright, guys. I do think this is the turning point where we're going to have to decide who it is that we are dating on this run. As stated, I really like Robert, Craig, and Matt. So I'm going to let you guys choose between those three. So Robert, the guy in the leather jacket, Mr. Knife Dad. Craig is the Asian athlete friend who has the really cute baby. And then Matt is the cute barista from the coffee shop. Oh, okay, we got 2 Craigs. I know. Oh, we got 3 Craigs. All right, that's a pretty good majority. I know some of you guys love Robert, and I love Robert as well. He's a great. Oh, we got a Matt. All right, keep bringing your votes in, y'all. Also, hello everybody. How y'all doing? How are you? I wish we could all be at a barbecue right now. Like, remember I can't even say the word barbecue. I'm really struggling here, y'all. Yeah, we're dreaming about daddies, Dr. Psychowl. We're actually taking votes, because this is the turning point in the game where you really need to decide who it is that you're going to actually try to date. So we have Robert, Knife Dad, like, you know, real cool leather jacket, drinks pretty heavily, I think. Craig, the, like, hot, muscular athlete Asian friend from college. And then we have Matt, the barista, who's, like, a good sweet boy. Oh no, I have no stake in this game. If y'all are gonna vote for Craig, I love Craig. Craig is wonderful. Those are just my top 3. Oh, we got 2 Matts. We got 3 Matts. And 3 Craigs. Oh no, we need a tiebreaker. Uh-oh. Okay, changing vote to Craig. Okay. Alright. Oh no, we got another Matt! Oh, we're still tied. Oh. Oh, guys, we're still tied. Okay, anybody who hasn't voted, it's between Matt and Craig. Yeah. All right. So we have, like, hot Asian dad, or we have hot, like, black barista dude who makes, like, funny music puns. They're both A+, plus, but we do need a tiebreaker. If anybody is not weighed in here, otherwise I'll just decide. But I'm giving you guys one last shot. How we feeling? Oh, no, okay, Joseph is the one that I refuse to date, Dr. Psychowl. That is not happening. I will not date creepy Christian dad. That's absolutely cursed. Okay, that's true. Matt and Craig are in the same group. Marlene, you're not wrong. So we'll go here. But I do need, if anybody hasn't weighed in, who feels like weighing in, obviously you're not required to, but if you feel like weighing in, please do so. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Hugo, well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and to try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which the work of art was created. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking about that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Alright, alright, guys, we need a tiebreaker. Dr. Cycle, you have to help us. Save me. Is it gonna be Craig or Matt? So Craig is on the left, Matt is in the middle. Now that we can actually look at these two, like, somebody save me. Somebody save me from both of these hot dads. Or, actually, I only need to be saved from one of them. Yeah, just start yelling names into the chat, and then I'll just get confused about who's voted and just kind of pick one. I mean that seriously, like, just fucking go for it. Alright, there's a lot of Craig screaming. I'm just gonna... Alright, let's go. I turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd the resistance training go the other day?
Oh.
I mean, Craig just has my eyebrows, Dr. Saikawa, like... Craig, great. Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's tiny arms and waves them around.
Oh.
Craig, you can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm so sorry for pooping on you. Rick, oh, she must be a handful at that age.
Oh.
Craig, oh, they always are.
Hey.
But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's tiny arms again and waves them around.
Hmm.
Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How you settling in? Alright, almost done. The new place is perfect. I never get too comfortable. Craig, I seem to remember, just really responds really well to being super, super genuine. Dr. Psychowl, I did not name myself Rick as in Rick O'Connell. But, like, maybe it was on the brain. I'm gonna say new place is perfect. It's really cozy, and the neighborhood is beautiful. I'm so glad we moved here. Rick, and I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a painful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past.
Oh.
Craig says, oh, sorry, I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Very humble of him. Hugo, Rick, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey.
Matt, seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are all playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's actually pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us.
Hey.
Matt, oh, what is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey, yeah.
Matt, well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? This is so cute. Well, Marlene, remember, this is Dream Daddy. Every single one of these characters is a dad. The girl stares at him, thinking it over. She says, no, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Hey.
He says, haha, hey Rick, this is my daughter. I'm like, hey, I'm Carmencita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends.
Yeah.
Are you making friends? You better be making friends. I'm like, yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? And my old college friend? And your teacher?
Hey.
Amanda, oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh.
Hugo, yup. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper?
Aw.
Amanda, haha, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. Rick, she learned the finger guns move from me. I'm very proud.
Oh.
Hugo, yep, she's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Whoa.
Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? He named his son Ernest Hemingway. Really? Really? Marlene. I forgot there was a definition of daddy that actually means parent. Yeah, at this point, daddy is for the gays. Like, yeah.
Oh.
Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Ernest, nope! I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Hugo, ugh, unbelievable. Please excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention back to Matt and Craig. My boys! Rick, kids, right?
Oh.
Matt, man, I do not envy Hugo. That last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. Craig, and then the barbecue we had before that, he actually did burn down half the yard. Matt, and then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Rick, this is my son, Ernest. Rick, hey. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Ernest, Hugo nudges him impatiently. Ernest, hey. Rick, nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Ernest, ugh, does it matter? Hugo, Ernest. Ernest, okay, I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Rick, yeah, good for you. Ernest, can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Okay, that's very on the nose. Ouch. Hugo, Ernest? Oh, yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts in earbuds and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. Rick, he seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. Hugo, I'm so sorry. He's having a really tough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. Craig, I mean, I think as a dad and as a teacher, that's about as authoritarian as you can get. Matt, honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? Rick, what? I'm cool as a cucumber. Matt, see? Right there. You can't say that.
I don't know.
Craig, I don't know. My kids think I'm cool. Matt, but for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? Craig, I don't know.
Hey.
Matt, I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids might think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Rick, Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool?
Nice.
I yell across the yard to my daughter. Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. Rick, okay, I see your point.
Oh.
Hugo, as much as we all want it, I don't think it's important to be a cool dad. It's just important to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Hugo, I get you're having a tough time with your kid, but it kind of sucks, man. Hugo, our job as parents is to make sure our kids just turn out okay. Matt, yeah, you're right. It'd be nice to have it both ways, though. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where that won't be true. Is college when that happens? Hugo, don't let us eat up your time, Rick. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Alright, man, I guess I have to talk to Christian Dad. Or I can not. I can just get a burger. I don't know, burger? Well, I'll talk to Robert. I like Robert. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey guys. Rick, hey. How the heck are you? Settling into the new neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order. Brian, that's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got that 50-inch in there. Game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Rick, have you met Robert yet? Rick, oh yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. Brian says, we were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. She even caught her first fish. Robert, it's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. Rick, and it's great she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Rick, being inside making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yup. Did I put that on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Robert, anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Rick, same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in the army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. Robert, you could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. Robert, I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. Robert, I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But when you build a bond with your brothers in arms, that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. Robert, I guess that's camping for you. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. Ooh, Robert! Buddy! Hey, buddy! Also, chat, this is your reminder, drink some water. I'm gonna drink some water. Alright. Yeah, the two of us are like, yikes. Robert's like, don't worry about it, just kidding. My friend and I, John, went in or two make down a river and he lost a flip-flop. I miss that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Robert, or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again.
Hey.
Robert, I'm kidding. We're like, ooh, phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. Daisy, we gotta get off this haunted truck! Amanda, oh no, the ghost locked the doors! Quick, hit the emergency escape button! Daisy, but trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Amanda, then hit the brakes, I guess? And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts, but now how will we ever survive the Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? Daisy, I'm prepared to do anything to survive. Amanda, that's cold-blooded, man. I like that. Daisy, although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Robert, you know what? That reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Brian's like, Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Daisy's like, yeah. Rick, Amanda and I love that show. Brian, it's the best. Especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirits after him. Yeah, that's some quality television. Robert, I don't watch a lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Amanda, alright Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal, lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. Daisy, but there's a whole table of food right over Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Have a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They both eat them with mock disgust. Daisy, let's go find kindling for a fire. Amanda, okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend. Amanda, now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. Rick, I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. Brian, that's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's kind of nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Rick, really? Brian, she just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say that she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. Rick, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Brian, oh my god, kids, right? Rick, gotta love them. You're required to by law. Robert, I hear that. Brian, well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Yeah, Jukebox, I feel like Brian is maybe pushing his daughter a little too hard. That feels right. Brian, well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put them together for a little play date. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is kind of rough. Rick, yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Alright, truly, I just don't want to spend any time with Joseph, so it's burger time. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like, Amanda is almost a college student. So it is a little rough to be like, hey, I've set up playdates for a child, a very small child with you. She'd be like, oh yeah, the kid is fine, but maybe not. Maybe not. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula into the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. Joseph, you guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
Craig, you probably didn't know this, Rick, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. Brian, he's ungrillevable.
Bro.
Craig, I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Matt, let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Damien, Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
Robert, I've never seen him make a mistake.
Oh.
Hugo, okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Amanda, please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Nice.
Joseph, all right, guys, food ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Hey.
Rick, man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Matt, kind of nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. Craig, we're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this. Sorry, like this neighborhood a lot. Hugo, plus Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'd make a killing. Joseph, hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Oh my god, I forgot about Dad Book. Rick, Dad Book? Joseph, yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, and if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Rick, sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Amanda's like, don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the BBQ goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Amanda, pretty fun party, don't you think? Alright, so our options are, I got a burger in me, I felt like I was at a networking event, or wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. I do want to bond with Amanda, so Paranormal Ice Road Truckers does feel good. Unless I want to talk about, like, me and my relationships with the other dads. I'm gonna go with Ice Road Truckers, though. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was.
Alright.
Amanda's like, hell yeah, because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some of the other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. And I'm like, maybe I will if I ever figure out how social media works. ... I have a good feeling about this place. Amanda says, me too, Dad. Dad tip 2. Oh man. So my computer loads this game so quickly that I can't read the dad tips. Like they go way too quick. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was into the cauliflower. Rick, got any big plans this evening? Amanda, actually, yeah. I'm gonna go out with some friends. Rick's like, oh. Amanda, is that okay? Rick, of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. Amanda, you got it. Rick, and be careful. Amanda, I will. Rick, and make good choices. Of course. Rick, and call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that. I will never do that. Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda. But I guess I'll find something else to do? Rick, I'm gonna work on stuff, see how long I can sleep for, or throw a party. What do you guys think? Should we be like chill dad or should we throw a party? 'Cause I don't know how throwing a party even works in this game. I don't remember that scene at all. So, work on some stuff. Maybe see how long we can sleep for. Chill dad. I'm feeling sleep. Sleep. Kiddo, I am tapped out. Amanda, but the sun hasn't even gone down yet. Rick, still, listen, I have sleep to catch up on from when you were a baby. Just let me be. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Amanda says, great, see you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind. Oh, that's a good show name, actually. With celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd probably use my power for evil. Like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food with real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire. But like, he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even really sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll reply soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she does not respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. Also a relatable dad moment that you're like, I worked super hard today talking to people. I deserve ice cream. I check my watch again. And then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No. It's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. Rick, hey, what's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she with? Why didn't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know that you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God. It's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Amanda, sup? Rick, sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Aww.
Amanda, ugh, yeah. But now that I know she's okay, I'm kind of mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. Guess I just didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann. Amanda, whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew, and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Amanda, Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not gonna be like this when I go to school, are you? So I seem to remember she reacts very poorly if you continue to lean on her really, really hard here, which, like, it doesn't serve a purpose anyway. She's basically an adult, and we can talk like adults. Rick, you weren't responding, and I was just, you know, like when your mom... I have to stop myself from tearing up.
What?
Amanda says, oh, Dad, I didn't mean to... I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. Rick, you just really scared me. Just please don't do that again. She says, all right, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room, and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said to me keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm gonna say that I trust her because, again, she's an adult and I respect her. I also thought about it and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. She says, Team Dad? Team Dad. Keep in mind, I have named my character Rick Dad, so I'm assuming this is, like, she's saying our last name. But yes, it's also Team Dad. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? Amanda, you know it! Sprinkle some cheese on them? Girl after my own heart. Eggs always need cheese. Rick already did. Yes. Amanda, bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Rick, wait. One more thing before you go. What? Okay, what's Dad Book? Amanda, ugh, it's a social media platform. Rick, wait. What? What's a social media platform? Amanda, Dad, I have to go to school. Rick, come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Amanda, all right. I'll help you sound interesting on the internet.
Aww.
Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Dad.
She says, all right, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. Oh, we get to pick our likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... Ooh, coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, or sink into blissful oblivion. Okay, this is gonna be one I'm gonna let chat help me with. I suspect some of these answers do affect who you're dating as well. Which we're going for Craig. This is a Craig, if we can get him. As long as I don't goof. What do we feel like Craig is into? Probably dad puns, maybe Netflix and grill. I'm gonna go in for the grilling, maybe? 1 or 4? Oh, 1 or 4. So coin collection or torment my children with dad puns. Dad puns feels very safe. We all like dad puns. Coin collection kind of makes me sound like very nerdy, which some of the dads probably aren't into. I think it's got to be between Netflix and puns are my two, like, choices here. I'm gonna go with... yeah, let's do Netflix. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Trusty grill, a lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. Okay, so Trusty grill, very good. I did already say Netflix and grill, so we've committed to the grilling bit. A lost shaker of salt. is a reference back to the joke that I made with Craig. So it's possible he will like that if he recognizes it as like a reference to the conversation. Castaway on DVD, always great. Love a Wilson. Boat? I mean, it's a funny joke. It's a very dad joke, let's be honest. It's fine. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I have not really said anything about, like, being good at surviving at any point in this game, nor am I in person a camper or outdoors person. It's gotta be Castaway, I kind of feel like, for me. What are your turn-ons? Ooh, strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, or comfortable with crying. It's gotta be strong dad arms. Like, it's gotta be the strong arms. What did you want to be when you grew up? A technical writer for manuals and instructionals, a salty boat captain, a pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, or the president of space? I mean, pro skater and astronaut probably does appeal to our jock boy, I'm gonna guess. Also a very good answer. What is your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, and old comedies that haven't aged well. Ooh, this is a good one. Romantic comedies, I do like. Very wholesome answer. Crying, very good, very wholesome. Laserdisc is funny as like a aha, I'm old kind of dad bit. For me, I think it might have to be Sean Connery or romantic comedies. But like, what are you guys vibing with on this question? On Dad Book, which like also fantastic that there's a social media site just for dads to be dads. You know, war documentaries definitely appeals to Robert. He mentioned that he likes war documentaries, but Robert is not the run that we're doing right now. Even though Knife Dad, very good dad. So Sean Connery, romantic. Good question, good question. Let's go romantic. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. Arson is a very powerful answer. Let's be honest, Craig probably loves a healthy dinner, though. He might like geocaching. I'm gonna go, though, honestly, healthy dinner. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, a book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem, or I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home. Sometimes. I don't know. I'm trying to get a beat on Craig. I think he likes when I'm funny? I'm just gonna be, I guess, phone, keys, wallet. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends to the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get my next cup of coffee, and lawnmower modifications. I gotta be wholesome here, how proud I am of my kid. I love her. Amanda's a good kid. Profile complete. Amanda, see? That wasn't so bad. Rick, yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. Amanda, you should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Rick, okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Amanda, go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Ooh, I've got dads. Okay, Craig is available. Okay, they're all available. Who are we gonna message? It's gotta be Craig. What's up, Craig? Okay, Craig Kahn, dad of 3, business entrepreneur, and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but somebody's gotta do it. He says on a Friday night, you're most likely to get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? And he says a box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? And he says a sub 6-minute mile. So kinky, Craig. What did you want to be when you grew up? And he says beer pong world champion. Good boy. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. Also an excellent choice. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge, dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. Energy gel? I know there's like an energy slime you can eat if you work out, but also, really? I spent a lot of time thinking about, my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Craig, you're fine. Honey, you're fine. I'm gonna message him. Dad tip 67. Try to exercise regularly. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page, and I type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor? Let's catch up like old times. A couple moments before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekends, long benders, but it'll still be fun. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece, but her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Rick, hey, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Amanda, oh, yeah, I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized that, like, dogs are too often killed off in movies to elicit emotional responses from the audience instead of being given the respect they deserve. Amanda, it's just not right. I'm gonna ask her what's wrong. If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. She says, thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Rick, what you working on? Oh, just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. She says, well, it is mostly dogs. Yes. Did you need something? I'm like, Craig invited us to a softball game. You want to go? She's like, remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just like ran off the field crying? And I'm like, yeah, and then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up. Yeah. Amanda, I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic sentient softball. Rick, so does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined.
Aww.
She says, I'm finally ready to face my fears. Let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Ugh.
Amanda, so when did the kids start, like, crying and running off the field? Rick, you know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Amanda, okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I am gonna be kind of disappointed. Amanda, for nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy in children fighting for my amusement. Amanda, relatable though? Like, I get it. Amanda, definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out on the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot? Are they gonna show us the pancake mascot? I want to see the pancake mascot. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Oh, man.
Craig, choke up on that bat, Miranda. Amanda, yeah, Miranda. Square up. Rick, how much do you actually know about softball? Amanda, enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Alright, my choices are keep your eye on the ball, what's important is that you're having fun, and what are you willing to sacrifice to win? Oh man, that's dark to yell at a kid's softball game. Oh my god. See, I really like what are you willing to sacrifice to win. I don't know if Craig is going to love that, since he's the coach. I'm gonna say it anyway. Leave it all out on the field, Miranda. If you want this, you're gonna have to bleed for it. Who I assume to be Miranda's father gives me a dirty look. I shoot it back at him. That attitude isn't gonna bring Miranda to D1. Dad, please don't fight any of the other dads while we're out here. We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained them pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Kegstand Craig is good with children. Whoa.
Huh.
Amanda, it's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Rick, Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. She says, let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead.
What?
See? It's a completely justifiable fear! The girl plops down in the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit, and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. Wonk. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
Whoa.
Whoa! I caught the ball! Rick, you saved me!
Yeah.
Amanda, yes! I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda! I face my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment, but I don't think anyone else is really watching or has understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends, and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands.
Oh.
Craig, good job, everyone. What was that moan he just made? What? Okay, Craig, that was a little too sensual for a little girl softball team. Craig says, good job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, good work, man.
Oh.
He says, thanks, we've been working hard all season and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? All his kids! Briar and Hazel, hello. Rick says, hey, killer playing out there. Amanda, yeah, you guys rule. Briar and Hazel, thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Briar says, Hazel. Hazel's like, yeah, it's me. Amanda, good, looking out.
Yeah.
Amanda, do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I feel like if I did, I would do that constantly. Briar says, yeah, I take all of her math tests. And Hazel says, I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. Briar's like, what?
Nice.
Craig, we will talk about this later. Says, Rick, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, and then we can hang. Rick's like, sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Janet, not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh.
Craig says, oh, I don't know if I can. Janet, nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration would we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him the goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Craig says, all right. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks so slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Janet says, of course. Amanda, where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? Janet, huh? Amanda, what? It's a real place. Amanda dragging this thirsty mom. Perfect, incredible. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into the local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. Rick says, reminds me of all the awful pizza pies we used to put in our bodies back in the day. Craig's like, wow, remember how we used to just fold a whole pie in half and then just put taco fillings inside it? Rick says, Pete's Tacos. How could I forget? Rick's like, how did we even survive college? Craig, our bodies were younger back then. More elastic? More able to handle the toxic waste that we put inside of us? Rick says, yeah, the good old days. The kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump up a couple slices of mediocre pizza. Craig, hey, give me a piece of that.
Huh?
But Amanda, what? Absolutely not. Craig, haha, I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Rick, thank you for addressing the issue, Amanda. She's like, Dad. A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Craig's like, oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. Martha, it's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model for their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Craig, thank you so much, dude. Craig holds up his fist for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone. Okay, so my choices are create a diversion, tag team with Amanda, or smokescreen Martha. I'm gonna work with Amanda on this one. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie. You're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Amanda, yeah, I think I am gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Amanda, back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. Martha, oh, you'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know a fake puke scam. Amanda, well, I guess it went away. And I'm fine now. And nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm talking to Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover. Oh, sorry, I'm taking them for the sleepover. Craig, yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Martha, oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold, huh?
Hey!
Craig's like, haha, it'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child? She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany! Not another arcade machine, I swear to God, if we have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her kid. Man, I can't believe I whiffed that. I hoped to save him so that he would appreciate it, but like, yeah, we whiffed that. Oh well. Rick, she seems nice.
Oh.
Craig, yeah, the team is one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Martha, Tiffany! Don't you eat the tokens! Oh wow, Tiffany seems like a handful.
Oh.
Craig, Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I think I finally have some time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Nice.
Craig, only on days like today, I hope. Briar and Hazel. Dad!
Oh.
Oh, here they are. Craig. Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Craig says, girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. They're like, but Dad. Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
I don't know.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Ah, man, I feel like we whiffed this whole interaction with Craig. I don't feel like I was hitting the right beats on that one. Ugh. Craig runs off with his daughters, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig somewhere today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. Rick, I feel like we might be a third wheel here. Amanda, there's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. You want to drop some coin on pinball? She says, you know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good.
Aww.
Amanda, don't patronize me. Hey, I'm trying to actually pay you a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, and I feel honored just being able to watch. Janet says, you're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Amanda, please don't lean on my thing. Janet says, huh, that's so interesting. Do you know if he's, like, available? Rick, oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Amanda, seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Janet, because it seems like so much work to watch after all of his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Amanda, lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds. The game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. Amanda, you stone harpy. Janet, what? Amanda, I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Rick, Amanda. Craig, bro! What's going on?
Oh.
Now's our chance! If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night! I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place. Finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Craig says, hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you to myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost all to myself. Craig, hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball.
Oh.
Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing me the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we can grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Rick, man, fatherhood is strange.
Nice.
Craig, yeah, you're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Rick, oh man, those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. Craig, it was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Alright, we know that he cares about all these things. Softball, business, kids. I don't know if some of these are more likely to give us good results. He absolutely fucking loves his kids. He cares about his business and his softball. These are probably all good, but I'm gonna start with kids. Oh, he liked it. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all just made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out just led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. Rick, I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life that I lived. That's so sweet! These good dads! Oh my god, they're so cute. They're so wholesome. Okay, it looks like you get to ask all the questions. So, you run a business now?
Hey!
Yeah, we sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure to wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. It sounds like he'd make a killing.
Hmm?
Craig, if you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. Rick, you could sponsor me? I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn.
Hmm.
Craig, that is the most glamorous style we're catering to. Yes. Alright, softball. So is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it the life that was thrust upon you?
Oh.
Craig, haha, I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel just had so much energy that we had to get them into sports. But no one was there to run the team. And the more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to the girls. I'm worried there'll be a riot if I quit. Rick, I would also be afraid of a bunch of children with baseball bats.
Oh.
Craig, they're quick, and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. Yeah, they'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Craig, yeah, exactly.
Huh?
It's nice out here. Quiet. Rick, must be good to get away from the softball moms for a while, right?
Huh.
Ugh, Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Hmm?
Craig, actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested, Craig says. Well, what are you interested in? Craig.
Oh.
Peace and quiet. Rick, yes, that hot silence.
Hey!
Craig, oh yeah, my ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday.
Hmm?
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger to my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Rick, buddy, I hear you.
Oh.
Rick, so the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Yeah, that's it, Gay Goths Gaming. Like, he already knows me. I'm not a stranger. I mean, his kids have never met me, so technically I'm a stranger to them, but like, I'm not really a stranger. I could be here for him. You're doing a great job. The right person will come along eventually. Hit softballs, don't get hit on by moms. I do think he's going to appreciate the genuine answer, although the hit softballs don't get hit on by moms is a phenomenal joke. But I'm gonna just say, those kids love you, and to add to the whole team that loves you, I think you got this dad thing down right.
Oh.
He says, "Oh, thanks, bruh.
Hmm?
That means a lot, coming from you." While I'm distracted, I miss the softball. And wonk. It hits me right in the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along.
Nice.
Craig's like, sorry, dude. I do like how his audio clip there, though, was a nice. He's not that sorry. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Craig, wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head.
Huh.
It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. Craig, yeah, you would be so lucky. Ooh, ooh. I feel like... Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. I feel like I've earned it at this point. Waiting all day to hang out with you? He's like, well... Oh, I got the... Yes, I got the eggplants! I got the eggplants! This is the ultimate goal in this game. Eggplants. And we all know what the eggplant emoji means. Craig leans in and kisses my forehead.
Hmm.
He says, "Walk it off, champ." Are the lights on this softball field really hot? Or is that just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Craig says, "Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh?
Oh.
I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh?" We start walking back to the parking lot. Rick says, "Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?"
Dude!
Craig, how could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. Rick, but the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked.
Oh.
Oh man, yeah. Can you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked away, straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. Craig, and not knowing that we were at a party, they just started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. Rick, we had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them that we were interested in joining the academy.
Bro!
Craig, and then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Rick, man, college.
Oh.
Craig, good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with a baby between us.
Hmm.
Craig, never enough time, huh? Guess not.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang out soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might as well do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync?
Huh.
Amanda says yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Amanda, aw, thanks. It's just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's... Amanda, is that me? She says, "Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supported relationship with my father right into adulthood." Amanda, that's so cute. Oh, Rick, oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. Rick, it's happening. Oh. Amanda, oh, Dad. Rick, you did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. She says, "Yeah, dude, the softball life is not for quitters." Rick, also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? She's like, "I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often." Oh, yeah? How about tomorrow we hit around some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I will work my way up to it. All right. I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of the late night television for me, all right? I'll let him know you said hey. Date complete, y'all. We did a super good job with Craig. Look at all those points. Hell yeah. S rank. Oh man, I thought I was whiffing it. Okay, we did a great job. We got those smooches, we got those eggplants. We have also been playing for about 3 hours. I actually really didn't know how long all the runs in this game were going to be, so it looks like we will just be finishing up Craig's run tomorrow. We'll see how far we get, what that looks like. I could certainly keep playing Dream Daddy next week. It's just that tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so like obviously I have to play Dream Daddy on Valentine's Day. So thank you all so much for coming. I have affiliate now and like subs and all this crazy stuff. Actually, a bunch of you have subs, so enjoy your emotes. We'll keep gaining more slots as we go, so I can make more goofy emotes for you guys. Thank you for the supports, for the follows, for the subs, for the coming by and helping me date dads, because like we know that I have to date some dads. I love you guys. Please use the shit out of those emojis. And happy Valentine's Day. My Valentines this weekend are all of you. This is the date that we're all on as friends. Because it's a pandemic and we can't hang out with other people, so like, yeah, hell yeah, let's just hang out as friends and love each other a little bit. I hope you guys have a great night. I'll see some of you guys later. I know that we have a Zoom call. So I will see you tomorrow. Same place, same channel. Let's get those eggplants.